Hey everyone, Retrofuturist here. I wanted to give my 2 cents on the situations going on with, basically with MAGA in general and the America First movement. The blackpilling needs to stop. Now, the problem I have, and it's pretty simple. Right now, there is a downturn when it comes to the economy that needs to be addressed, and I think Trump is working on it currently. And currently, by working on foreign relations and trying to stir up development inside the country and trying to make sure that people are actually having business come back to the United States. That does take time, and that does take a certain amount of capital that we don't have, but he's trying to build. Now, went to while all the stuff was going down with the government shutdown, went over to Japan. There's a bunch of stuff going on there. There's been a big movement with, I think, even the Dell family sponsored a bunch of money for new children to being born as in a what's the word I'm looking for, as a kind of like a, I wouldn't say like a dowry, some sort of like a savings account. I can't even think of words, man. Sorry, savings account for the child that they can access when they're 18, with a certain amount of access to a percentage growth, that by the end of their 18 years, they're going to be getting like $180,000 or something like that. Something stupid, crazy, from anywhere between 2 to 10 years old. And that's amazing. And that not only with the Dell, but Trump is also making sure that happens at a federal level. And I've seen a lot of people talk about how that is like a socialist policy, and to an extent I understand what they're talking about. But the problem is that we have to find methods, the top down and the bottom up, to try and make sure that the country is engaging in population growth naturally. Because if we are going to be doing a bunch of deportations, the fact is we're going to see a bunch of job openings and no one to fill it. And I know people are worried about AI. I understand where they're coming from. You also have to take into account that there's going to be a bunch of new jobs that are going to be available because of deportations, and that is still a focus of the administration. Now, the main thing that people need to realize, and we're talking about how things are Twitter is not real life, X is not real life, and I hear people say that no, it is. I was listening to Timcast tonight, and they were talking about how X is really actually real life now because of all the young people that are attached to it. It's no, we found out at the beginning of the month that people are being lied to by these X accounts. They are not all American-born commentators. Most of them are from either Pakistan or India or Nigeria or China, Russia. They are not real people, and they're foreign-born, foreign nationals trying to divide the MAGA movement, trying to divide the country in general, so that we do feel like we're getting close to civil war, because people are pushing it, and they're fake, and it's not real, and people need to stop it with this bullcrap that we're this close to civil war. Oh, the war's coming. We're not. Period. We are not close to civil war. We are not at all. We never have been in the last 10 to 15, 20 years. We're not. Period. It's fake. We need to realize that. Moving into the new year, we need to be full hog on 2026, getting ready for those midterms. And we need to stop talking about the fact that we are a divided base. We're not. We are not. There are people on the right that are bad actors. I will give you that. I don't trust Tucker. I don't trust Nick Fuentes. I don't trust Candace Owens. Period. They are bad actors. They are leftists. They are impersonating right-wing top commentators. They're putting on the vestiges. They're trying to come across as conservative. They're not. They are not, period. We can call it out. They want to keep talking, let them talk. If you're on your podcast or whatever, call it out. Because anybody that is for Sharia law, like Tucker is not conservative. Anybody that is for Stalin and a German apologist like Nick Fuentes, they're not conservative. Anybody that is going after TPUSA for the fact that they are, they're so suspicious, they are leftists, and they need to be called out for it, and they need to be, just not talked about, period. We don't need to discuss it. We don't have to, we don't have to, actually do anything to stop them from having a platform. We can just, not talk about them and let them go away. That's the same thing that happened with Richard Spencer. Let's be real about that. They go away on their own when we do not have to bring them up. Period. Let's begin that. Let's refocus. Try and reconsider. What's the word I'm looking for? Regroup. Focus on what's actually MAGA. Not worry about it. It's Christmas time. Focus on family. Please, for the love of God. Focus on your family. Don't be blackpilled. Please don't be blackpilled. It is a suppository. It is disgusting. It is not necessary. We are going to be fine. Move forward. Trust in God. Trust that we are actually going to be able to move Christendom forward. And then we're not going to let the caliphate, we're not going to let the communists actually take this country. Period. Focus on that. That is the important part. Period. I'll talk to you later.